Hello, it's your boy Chad Sukia, and today is the World Tournament Part 2. And all I have to say is we got 4 fights tonight, and we got 8 competitors, and I cannot wait to see these fights. We got shooters versus shooters, we got melee versus melee. This is going to be amazing. And also, we have a co-host. This one is going to be Mr. An himself. You should know who he is. You guys should know who he is. Yes. A very good content creator for gbgw. So, before we get started, guys, make sure you guys stab that like button, stab that subscribe button, and let's play the intro. Hello everyone! Yes, a new week, a new bracket. And I have a co-host today, and you guys should know him pretty damn well. Mr. An. Hello, man. How's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. You know, just enjoying the Saturday, and I guess watching Gunpla blow each other up. Sounds pretty good.
Perfect, right? Perfect. And thank you for coming at the last minute. I appreciate it, you know?
Yeah, it really was last minute. You gave me like 10 minutes of notice. Hey, I need your help with this video. All right.
And it's just like, okay, so perfect. It fits perfect. My boy, appreciate it. All right. So, we only have 4 fights today. It is getting close to the crunch time of being to the semifinals and the final battle. Everybody has been waiting for this, and I'm excited to see Bracket B because you know me when it comes to melee. But I'm not gonna lie, these shooters, boy, it's I'm gonna have to say my prediction is probably gonna be free to play. That's gonna be in the finals. Also, and has not been keeping up, so we're gonna update them on what's going on. So in bracket A here, and that's the red column, is nothing but shooters, man. When I say we had some really good candidates in the beginning that lost first round, my heart dropped because I can't believe it. So I know we have Mr. Yaya, who is it? Mr.
We got what? Free to play Mr. I? Let me check.
Mr. I am free to play. Yeah. And then we got X Steel and J RD23.
You almost did it.
Yes. So Mr. Yaya is he got a shooter build, kind of similar to X Steel. Free to play is actually using a double Zeta build, and then JRD23 is using an SD. And when I say that everybody was getting stumped by that SD, I was kind of upset. And then who else? Okay, that's pretty good. But we're gonna start off with the first bracket, and then I'll update you after it, and then once you see the fight, you'll see what they have too. So, you about ready? All right, first round is against
play. I don't know which side is which though.
Okay, so bracket is always gonna be by exactly. So Mr. Yaya's first, Mr. Free to Play second. So that's how the brackets are made also.
Okay.
All right, first round of the day. Let's go.
時間をかけるつもりはない。終わりにする。まだまだだね。俺。
Battle ended.
And I'm going to assume it's whoever clears quicker gets the win.
Yep. Ooh, just a second off. Oh,
savage speed.
yo, just a second off. Oh, Mr. Yaya, man. You did great, man. You did great. You got this far in the tournament, and free to play, known as, you probably know, as Leo. Do you know who Leo is?
Yeah, I've seen Leo about.
That's Leo. Yeah, free to play is Leo. Yeah, I know he's like, stop outing my name out there. Shh, it's all right. It's okay. Gotta let him know, you know.
Just
but
out him. Who cares?
We will see you in the semi-finals, sir. I wish you luck, and I wish you the best. Now, our next round here is Mr. X Steel versus
Oh, we
JR.
switch over. Okay. I thought it was what was it? Best like 2 or 3. So it's just first clear.
First clear. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like, when I thought of this, is so much you can think of putting them against each other. But let me tell you about, so the very first tournament I did with Andrea, there is a shitload of ties. There's so many ties, and we had to do have an auto battle and send me a manual. So they have to send me a manual fight, and the auto's gonna be shown first, and if they tie, we show off their manual. So something like that, because there's a lot of ties with me and Andrea. I was just like, wow.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's get this next match. Yeah, it's X Steel and JRD 23.
Let's go.
Battle ended.
Mr. JRD has lost this fight.
I was really wondering what was going on with the SD, because I hate when the AI gets to use SD because it's always ridiculously strong, but it looks like his SD is just as vicious.
It literally, he has been killing everybody with one shot yeet shield, and this time it just didn't phase. It didn't phase this time to Mr. X Steel this time, and I didn't even notice he had a stun move also. So it was funny actually seeing the rest of his skill plate, because he was killing everybody with that one move, and this time it just countered him.
Hard to beat a yeet shield.
Yeah, but those damn maxer legs, there's been like 3 people with maxer legs in this tournament, and that, whoo, all I gotta say, the power on those maxer legs, the day that gets alterated, I'm going shit bricks. Anything you've seen in the battle that questions you about their builds or anything like that?
Not really. I recognize most of the parts and the EX skills that are being used. So, and when you think about how many parts are in the game,
it's a lot. It's a lot, but there are like well-known parts that we just know, like, oh yeah, like those damn maxer legs.
Yeah.
But that SD though, he got bopped this time. Well, Mr. X Steel, we'll be seeing you in the semi-finals against Free to Play. I wish you luck. I cannot wait to see y'all's battle, and it's gonna be basically the battle of the House of Shot, basically, and I can't wait to see that. All right, we're gonna move on to the next fight here.
Yeah, so bracket B, we got Rain and Hosho as our first fight.
Woo! All right, I gotta tell you about this now. Mr. Rain beat our champion from the last tournament, Mr. D-Tron. Do you know who D-Tron is?
Yeah, I know D-Tron. I know the name.
Yes, he got defeated by Mr. Rain, and I'm just like, oh, what? So you're about to see Rain's build. His is the gold one.
and it's highly strong as hell for no damn reason. And what my prediction is, I don't have a prediction yet because Rain and John Burner is if they end up fighting, I don't know who's gonna win. Like, their build is kind of what similar. But Mr. Hosho here, he has a pretty strong build also. He's been mopping people with just 2 hits or 1, and it's been cool as fuck. So yes. All right. So Mr. Rain and Hosho, begin. Fight.
Battle ended.
That revive, man. There's been a couple people with the so those traits lately, I've been seeing a thing now. I noticed what was it this week's Battle Festival that had a part that they have come back 30%. I feel like there was this week or last week.
Oh, the gut stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this week had a part like that. I don't know if it was in the gacha or not though.
I feel like it was in the gacha, one of those.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see a trend with that. I'm not mad at it. I feel like it's a cool trait because of stuff like this. I feel like it comes in handy when you got to clear something faster than others. So I can see this going to be a very big trend on the next tournament when this.
Got to be smart with your parts.
Yep. But man, what you think about that fight against Rain and Hosho there?
It was super quick.
Rain build is quick.
Yeah, it's something I've noticed. Like a lot of the really good melee EX cutscenes is like they're long. They're a lot longer than I think what's available for shot, at least on the majority end. Because I know there's a few like shot cutscenes that are like super quick. Right, and I was watching that fight there, and most of Rain's fight was just kind of us watching the cutscene go for the EX that we were using to maul the other guy, right? So, yeah, his time could be even quicker if there was an EX skill that didn't take forever to go through. But yeah, you have limited options, unfortunately.
Yeah, and his build has got to go against whoever wins this last fight. But good job, Rain. I cannot wait to see your fight, man. You have cleared a lot of fighters and even got through our champion through this tournament. So I just gotta say, man, we'll see you up there. I can't wait to see what else you do. Sorry about that, Osho. See you in the next tournament, brother. I'll catch you next time, man. All right. Our last and final fight for tonight.
We got D. Patton and John Burner.
D. Patton and John Burner. So, if you don't notice, Evil Sukiya was in the tournament also in the beginning, and he had to go against John Burner, and he slapped him up in like 2 seconds. And I'm just like, wow. And Evil Sukiya interrupted my tournament. So I feel like he's going to do it again sometime in this tournament as it keeps going. But we're still looking for him. We're still looking for him right now because he interrupted.
Not a lot of room left for him to do anything. We're already at pretty much semifinals.
I have a prediction. I think he's going to interrupt the final fight, and I'm trying to get everything anti-up to keep him from doing that. But
now, is he gonna Kool-Aid Man into the final round, or are we gonna have a Gary Oak situation where the winner suddenly gets Evil Sukiya?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, let's get this fight started. Last fight here. Let's go.
さあ、私が相手だよ。強いのいくよ。イエーイ、大勝利。
Battle ended.
But no, John
Congrats.
Burner has won this fight. John
Yeah,
Burner.
John, that was crazy. John just like when he bounced off at the beginning, I was like, oh man, you know, he gave the advantage to the other guy in time because he didn't bounce off with the first. Next thing I know, the guy's dead. It's like what?
Bro, John. You gotta stop doing this, man. You gotta stop clapping everybody you go through, man. But D Patton,
domination.
man, bro, the fact that you fought a lot of hard fighters too and got this far is amazing also. And I love that EX skill. I'm kind of been looking for it myself. Might have to go through your chart and look at that EX skill for myself. But John Burner, we know why you're the burner. You love G Gundam. Yes, sir. All right. Well, guys, we're getting close and close to the finals. I do want to say next week is going to be Father's Day weekend. So we are going to be on a short break. But I do require you to send your video ahead of time. Like usual, Friday before 5 p.m. But it will not be premiering that Saturday. I want you guys to, you know, enjoy being with your fathers out there. And I'm sorry about if your father's not there and hasn't came back with the milk. I understand. But we're going to take a short break next weekend because of Father's Day weekend. All right. But we'll be back together on that following week, and that is the 26th. So we'll go back up. So semifinals will be the 26th, and that's it. But here's the new maps. Here's the, let me set this up here. So our next fight will be on the 26th. Is going to be free to play versus X Steel, and I'm excited to see this fight before the finals. And then we're gonna have Rain versus John Burner. This is going to be a fight. It's no matter what, it's gonna be a shooter versus melee at the end, and this is gonna be, it's basically gonna be the fight of talking about what's better, basically, shooter or melee. And we're about to find out. Anything you want to say about that, Mr. Ant?
Well, on one hand, with the arena format, shooters have a slight advantage because they can use all their EX skills and like pretty much everything in the pool to instantly reach the other side of the map. Melee has some really convenient options with all of the yeet that's available to instantly close the gap just like a shooter. But it's going to be interesting overall, like just at the end of the day, because with shop builds, right? A lot of their EX skills are instantaneous point A to point B. Melee, there's a travel time for the projectile. So I think it's going to really boil down to Melee figuring out how to get that gap or remove the gap, because that's the biggest demerit in that fight that they have. Once you get up close and personal though, like shot machines will just melt. But you got to close the gap first or figure out a way to beat, you know, instantaneous beams.
Yeah. So the other thing too I forgot to mention was some parts was like really, we had to ban some parts. So like shooters, EX magazines, we took away magazines from the shooters. We took away EX cutscenes that's like high, that has like 120 or above like that from Melee also, to make it somewhat of a fight. So they have to deal with kind of like those one magazine builds, those one magazine shot stuff that recharges. It just really, we had to balance this out a little bit, you know. But the first tournament was only level 60. In this tournament they're actually level 80 with skins. So this is looking like the format that we have now is looking good. I just have to tweak a little bit more stuff, and then it's gonna be like super official, and maybe be out every 6 months. We'll do a tournament or something like that. But yeah, pretty much.
What I'd like to see in the finals is one of the shot machines win using Nick's snipe. That'd be cool.
Nick Snipe. So the other thing too is everybody had to send me like a portfolio of their build, their ID.
Yeah, they're static, right, through the entire tournament.
Yes, to make sure it's right. But
For the
everybody's
next
wondering.
tournament, someone should do it.
They should. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to do, but after this fight, like I was going off the level 60 fights, but we ain't gonna go there. But the last thing you guys want to know before we end this here is where are you guys fighting? You're fighting Cyber Arena. So the last 2 fights will be Cyber Arena. So be ready. Can't wait to see you guys' fights. Can't wait to see who's gonna win this year. But other than that, this is your boy, Chad Sukia. And thank you, Ann, my co-host, for joining me today at the last minute.
Yeah, no problem. I hope the rest of the tournament goes well, and hopefully all the participants have good fun with it.
Yes, yes, yes. But other than that, this is your boy, Chad. Peace.